Carry on, question 7 for the year 11 mock exam. We're doing 7.4, 7.5. 7.4 caught a lot of people off guard. Okay, it's quite a technical answer, this one. And it's simply saying a pipette or pipette, depending on how you want to explain it, measures a set or exact volume. Okay, or a specific volume could be another way of saying that. Okay, it doesn't measure different volumes. So that's opposed to a burette measures a change in volume. Okay, so with a burette, we have a scale. We start with the volume at the beginning. Then we get, when we add some of whatever we're titrating, and then we get volume at the end. And so a burette measures a change in the volume, not a set volume. Now, don't be confused with pipette and pasture pipette or dripping pipette, because those are not really proper pipettes. They're not. A pipette is something that's like a glass thing which has no scale on it, just has one mark on it, and you put exactly, say, for instance, 25 centimeters cubed. So a lot of people would get confused because they're thinking of the little plastic things when they're thinking of pipettes. And really, that's not a proper pipette. It's just called a dropping pipette. But really, a pipette has a set volume. So 7.5, we've got a straightforward calculation here. Calculate the mass of sodium hydroxide in 30 centimeters of a 1.05 molar per decimeter cubed solution. So we're using the formula here that, first of all, we need to calculate, we know that the volume is 30.08 centimeters cubed. We know we need to convert that into decimeters cubed. So we divide that. So we take 30 divided by 1000, and that's going to give us 0.03 decimeters cubed. And then we need to use the idea that molarity, to write the full formula again, molarity equals moles per volume. So we know the volume. The volume here is going to be 30, so 0.03 times the molarity. So we need to do 0.03 times the molarity, which is 0.105, and that's going to give us the number of moles, which is going to be 0.00315 moles. And now we know the moles, we can use moles equals mass divided by mR. And we can rearrange that to say moles times by mR is going to give us mass. So moles times by mR, which is told to us already, we don't have to even need to calculate it, times by 40 equals 0.126. 0.126 grams. Now, many people in this, what they would do is they would accidentally write down 126 grams because they haven't done the conversion. If you do that, you get 1 mark for doing 3.15 times by 40, which gets you the answer, but out by a factor of 1,000. So 2 marks there, 1 mark for the conversion to decimeters cubed. It's really important to keep thinking about volumes must be in decimeters cubed, and 1 mark for the calculation.